4 home exercises to regain leg strength after 50. Have you noticed your thighs shrinking? Your knees hurting more than they should? Your balance failing in situations that used to be simple? If so, you've probably researched solutions and encountered that old advice that you should walk 10,000 steps a day. Unfortunately, the truth is that this definitely won't be enough to recover your muscle strength. And here's the worst scenario. If you don't start doing what needs to be done today, these symptoms that begin with weakness and imbalance will, when you least expect it, evolve into falls that could even end your independence. As some doctors say, death begins in the legs. Therefore, today you'll learn 4 fundamental exercises to regain strength in your legs. And the best part, they can all be done at home, without sophisticated equipment, and without needing a gym. These exercises work the main areas where men and women over 50 lose strength most quickly: thighs, glutes, calves, and stabilizing muscles. Before we begin, please leave your name and the city you're watching our content from in the comments. Exercise number 1, standing calf raises. Let's start with the foundation of all strength and balance, your calves. Many don't know, but calves are absolutely crucial for your mobility, and at the same time, extremely neglected in conventional exercise programs. Another interesting thing is that calves are considered the second heart of the human body. This is because when you walk, these muscles contract and relax, helping to pump blood back to the heart against gravity. That's why, with the weakening of these muscles after 50, many people develop circulatory problems, swelling in the legs, and even varicose veins. Additionally, strong calves are fundamental for balance. Each time you take a step, they stabilize your ankle and ensure you don't trip. It's no wonder that research shows elderly people with developed calves have 30% fewer chances of suffering falls. To perform the calf raise, start by standing with feet shoulder-width apart, near a wall or chair for support if necessary. Keep your spine straight and look ahead, not down. Now raise your heels off the floor, standing on the balls of your feet as high as you can. Hold this position for 2 seconds, feeling the complete contraction of your calves. Then slowly lower, controlling the movement until your heels touch the floor again. The secret here is in the full range of motion. Many people do short, quick raises that don't bring the complete benefits. You should feel a slight stretch when your heels touch the floor and an intense contraction when you're on the balls of your feet. Never sway your body to create momentum. The movement should come exclusively from your calves. Don't bend your knees during execution, as this transfers the work to other parts of the leg. A common mistake I see many people make is not respecting the full range of motion. When you don't completely lower until your heel touches the floor, you're losing the benefit of stretching the muscle fibers, which is fundamental for strength gain. For beginners over 50, start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions, with 60 seconds of rest between them. As you feel stronger, increase to 3 sets of 15 repetitions. For an extra challenge after a few weeks, try doing the exercise on just one leg at a time, always with support for safety. Exercise 2, Bulgarian split squat. While the traditional squat is excellent, the Bulgarian version has important advantages that make it superior for our specific goal. The main difference is that it works each leg independently, which is crucial because, with age, we tend to develop muscle imbalances, with one leg becoming stronger than the other. The Bulgarian split squat ensures that both legs receive adequate stimulation. Another impressive benefit of this exercise is that it works the stabilizing muscles of the hip and knee simultaneously, improving not just strength, but also coordination and balance. Studies show that people who practice the Bulgarian split squat regularly have 40% less knee pain when climbing stairs. Additionally, this exercise intensely activates the gluteus medius, a muscle often dormant in people over 50, but essential for lateral stability during walking. When this muscle is weak, the chances of hip and knee injuries increase. Start by positioning yourself standing about 1 step in front of a bench, sofa, or stable chair. Place the top of your back foot on the chosen support, keeping your front foot firmly planted on the floor. Keep your back straight and your abdomen contracted. Now bend your front knee, lowering your body toward the floor, as if doing a squat on one leg. Lower until your front thigh is parallel to the floor, or as far as you can go without pain. Push through the heel of your front leg to return to the starting position. The crucial point here is to keep your front knee aligned with your foot, without letting it fall inward. Your weight should be concentrated on the heel of your front leg, not on the ball of your foot. The most common mistake is letting your front knee go beyond the line of your toes, which puts unnecessary pressure on the joint. Another frequent misconception is leaning the trunk too far forward, which overloads the lower back. Keep your trunk erect, as if you were proud to show your chest. Many people also make the mistake of not lowering enough, performing only a half squat. Another important detail: don't put all your body weight on your back leg. The back foot serves only as a balance point, not as the main support base. Start with 2 sets of 8 repetitions for each leg, alternating between them. Rest 90 seconds between sets. As you gain strength and confidence, increase to 3 sets of 12 repetitions. If you feel it's too easy after a few weeks, you can add weight by holding small water bottles or packages of rice. The next day, if you feel a slight muscle fatigue in your thighs and glutes, don't be alarmed. The only warning sign would be joint pain. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Having constant access to correct and science-based information is what will help you progress with long-term health in the world of strength training. Exercise 3. Isometric glute bridge. We've now reached an exercise that seems simple but is extraordinarily powerful for recovering strength in the glutes and lower back region. The isometric glute bridge is especially important after 50 because it directly works the posterior core of the body, those muscles that keep us upright and stable. Most people don't know, but the glutes are the largest muscles in the human body, and unfortunately, they're the ones that weaken the most with the sedentary lifestyle that often accompanies aging. When your glutes become weak, your pelvis tilts forward, creating enormous pressure in the lumbar region. It's no coincidence that 80% of people with chronic lower back pain also have weakened glutes. This exercise has another crucial benefit. It strengthens the muscles that support your spine, drastically reducing the risk of disc herniation and other back injuries. For men over 50, strong glutes are also associated with better prostate health due to improved blood circulation in the region. Additionally, the isometric bridge works the hamstrings, the back of the thighs, muscles essential for longer walks and for climbing stairs without knee pain. To execute correctly, lie on your back on a mat or comfortable surface, with knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Your arms should be extended at your sides, palms down. Firmly contract your glutes and raise your hips off the floor, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. The secret is to concentrate the strength in your glutes, not in your back. To help better activate the glutes, try pressing your heels against the floor. Maintain this elevated position for 20 seconds, breathing normally. Then, slowly lower, controlling the movement. The key to maximizing results is the conscious contraction of the glutes throughout the exercise. Imagine you're holding a coin between your glutes. This level of contraction is ideal. The most common mistake is excessively arching the lower back, creating a curvature that pressures the vertebrae. Your spine should form a straight line with your hips when elevated. Another frequent misconception is not raising the hips enough, staying in an intermediate position that doesn't fully activate the glutes. Many people also place their feet too far from or too close to the body. The ideal position is one where, when the hip is elevated, your knees form a 90-degree angle. If the knees are too closed or open, the exercise loses efficiency. A subtle but important error is letting the knees fall outward or inward. Keep them pointing forward, parallel to each other, throughout the exercise. Start by holding the position for 15 seconds, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat 5 times. As your endurance improves, increase to 30 seconds of contraction, with the same rest interval, for 8 repetitions. For an additional challenge after a few weeks, try the unilateral version. Extend one leg while keeping the other bent, supporting your raised hip with just one leg. This is excellent for correcting imbalances between the sides of the body. And don't forget, your breathing should remain regular and controlled, without tension in the neck or shoulders. Exercise 4. Farmer's Walk. Inspired by the movements farmers make when carrying heavy buckets across the field, this exercise works the entire body in a way that perfectly mimics daily activities. This exercise works the body asymmetrically, creating a controlled imbalance that forces your brain to adapt, improving the neurological connection with the muscles. This reconnection is fundamental for recovering the motor coordination that naturally diminishes with age. Another amazing advantage of the farmer's walk is that it strengthens the forearms and grip, aspects often neglected but fundamental for independence, from opening a jar to holding firmly onto a handrail during stairs. You'll need 2 objects of equal weight. These can be water bottles, packages of rice, or even shopping bags. Hold one weight in each hand, keeping your arms extended at your sides. Maintain an upright posture, abdomen slightly contracted, and begin walking normally in a straight line. Take about 20 steps forward, turn carefully, and return to the starting point. The secret is to keep your shoulders level and resist the natural tendency to lean to the sides. While walking, maintain a controlled rhythm, with firm and deliberate steps. Your gaze should be ahead, not down, as if you were balancing a book on your head. The most common mistake is choosing weights that are too heavy at the beginning, which compromises posture. Start with something lighter. Another frequent misconception is shrugging your shoulders toward your ears, which creates unnecessary tension in the neck. Many people also make the mistake of leaning the trunk to the sides with each step, compensating for the weight. Your goal should be to keep the trunk perfectly vertical, as if being pulled upward by an invisible thread at the top of your head. Another subtle error is holding your breath during the exercise. Maintain fluid and regular breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth as you walk. Start with 3 sets of walks of 20 steps forward and 20 steps back, resting 60 seconds between sets. As your strength and stability improve, increase the distance to 30 steps in each direction, and eventually, gradually increase the weight carried. You'll know you're doing it correctly when you can maintain an upright posture without significant side-to-side oscillation during the walk. Your forearms should feel a slight tension, but they shouldn't be the limiting factor of the exercise. Bonus exercise: wall squat. As a bonus, I'll present the wall squat, a perfect exercise for days when your joints are more sensitive or when you're just beginning your strengthening journey. The wall squat is especially valuable because it almost completely eliminates impact on the joints, while still providing an intense stimulus for the thigh and glute muscles. For people with a history of knee problems, this may be the safest exercise to begin strengthening. Besides strengthening the legs, the wall squat is excellent for improving muscular endurance, an aspect of physical fitness that decreases drastically after 50. Having good muscular endurance means being able to climb several flights of stairs or walk long distances without excessive fatigue. Start by leaning your back against a smooth wall, with feet shoulder-width apart and positioned about 12 inches in front of the wall. Slowly slide down, bending your knees until your thighs are parallel to the floor, as if sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your knees aligned with your ankles, not letting them project beyond the line of your toes. Your arms can be relaxed at your sides or extended in front to help with balance. Maintain this position for 30 seconds initially, breathing normally and keeping your abdomen slightly contracted. Then, push through your heels to return to the starting position, sliding up along the wall. The most common mistake is leaving the hip higher than the knees, which significantly reduces the benefits. Your thighs should form a 90-degree angle with your trunk in the final position. Another frequent error is supporting your body weight on the balls of your feet instead of your heels. Many people also excessively arch their lower back, moving it away from the wall. Keep your entire spine in contact with the wall during the exercise, including the lumbar region. If this is difficult, you may be going down beyond your current level of flexibility. Breathe normally. Just because you're holding a position doesn't mean you should hold your breath. Start by maintaining the position for 20 to 30 seconds, rest for 90 seconds, and repeat 3 times. As your endurance improves, gradually increase until you can maintain for 60 seconds. You'll know you're doing it correctly when you feel a controlled burning in the front of your thighs, not in your knees. Now, besides these fundamental exercises, I want to share with you a secret that will enhance your results even more: creatine. Many incorrectly believe that supplements like creatine are only for young bodybuilders, but science shows exactly the opposite. Creatine is a compound that your body produces naturally, mainly in the liver, and is stored in the muscles to provide energy during intense activities. After 50, the natural production of creatine decreases significantly, as does our ability to store it in the muscles. This contributes to the loss of strength and muscle mass we experience with age. Contrary to popular belief, creatine doesn't cause kidney problems in healthy people. In fact, a recent study with adults over 60 showed that creatine supplementation not only improved muscle function, but also had surprisingly positive effects on cognitive function and brain health. Additionally, creatine increases water retention within muscle cells, which can help with cellular hydration and overall metabolic function. For men and women over 50 who exercise, this means faster recovery and lower risk of injuries. The recommended dose is 3 to 5 grams per day, preferably after exercise, along with a meal containing carbohydrates to improve absorption. Therefore, if you want to see all the incredible benefits of taking this supplement after 50, which only 1% of people know about, we've left a video appearing right now on the screen showing each one of them. Don't forget to check it out. Thank you for watching this far, and may God bless you, my friend.